Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty weird to remake a movie that came out only 2 years ago. Hey, it's me. So, for some reason, my camera decided to turn off the autofocus, and I just now noticed it. So, instead of refilming my review, here's a little disclaimer: I'm not actually blurry in real life. Okay? Okay, bye. And it's not like it's some obscure Korean revenge movie or something. Most of the dialogue was English, so it's pretty odd. That being said, it's also pretty good. So hold on to your butts.
It's so quiet around here. Don't even have any neighbors?
While vacationing in Tuscany, an American couple meets a British couple who invite them to visit their remote farm in England. Of course, they take him up on that, but shortly after their arrival, the British couple begins to act strange.
Oh, well, that is very sweet of you to say.
So, like I said, this is a remake. The original came out in 2022 and was directed by Danish filmmaker Christian Tafdrup, or Tafdrup, or Tafdrop. One of those should be correct. And I really liked it. Although, well, the antagonists in that movie were Dutch. And as a Dutch person myself, hearing that silly accent is like watching Goldmember without the comedy.
You have a tight body. Yes. I see that from your tight pants. Yes, you are tight like a tiger.
It's a terrible accent, and every time I hear it, it makes me cringe.
Stamppot. Oh, that's typical Dutch. Very traditional. It's like potatoes and vegetables, and you all stamp it together.
And apart from a few exceptions, like Rutger Hauer, of course, Dutch actors aren't exactly known for their stellar performances.
Dutch hater.
This remake was directed by James Watkins, who also made Eden Lake. If you've never seen that movie, fair warning, it's pretty bleak. It's good, but it will make you furious, and it has a real gut punch ending. So the original Speak No Evil was sort of a commentary on Scandinavian politeness. Just like in the remake, a couple is invited to visit the other couple's home. In the original, it's in the Netherlands. But even when the couple suspects something is off, they still choose to stay because they don't want to seem rude. Now, obviously, Scoot McNairy and Mackenzie Davis are not Scandinavian, so what Watkins did to justify them staying is actually pretty clever. Every time the couple feels the need to leave, the other couple seems to diffuse the situation by lying and gaslighting their ass off. And even though things get more and more uncomfortable as the movie progresses, their strange behavior is always explained away with some plausible excuse. And it's not exaggerated, it's very realistic and subtle. You really get the feeling that this family can leave anytime they want, and that is what makes it unnerving. Because we as a viewer know something is about to happen, we just don't know what. And it makes you question, what would you do in this situation? Personally, if someone I just met is blasting Eternal Flame and singing along at full volume in the car, I am out of there. What I love about this version is that the movie really takes its time. It's a bit longer than the original, and there's hardly a soundtrack in the movie, so most of the scenes play out in dead silence, which just adds to the tension. You won't know what's really going on up until the third act. Now, I'm not gonna spoil the surprise, but I will say this. Apart from a few scenes and the initial setup, this movie is very different from the original, and the entire third act is completely different. If I'm being honest, I prefer this remake over the original. I like both, but McAvoy is really great in this movie, and the ending is just fantastic, whereas the ending of the original was kind of a bummer. Yeah. So, do I recommend the remake of Speak No Evil? Yeah, of course. I love stories with real tension and real stakes, like Watkins' first film, Eden Lake. I love thrillers like these, and like I said, McAvoy rocks in this film, so even if you've seen the original, trust me, this version has a few surprises I did not see coming, and I love when it happens.
You flipped out and tried to leave without saying goodbye?
So, just to circle back on the subject of Dutch actors, what I really meant was, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Nope, never mind.